You gotta hop on Seinfeld's Funny Moments on YouTube.
Okay.
I've never seen a full episode, only funny moments, but they got like the Risk funny moment. That's a pretty good one.
They gotta get the Riz.
The Riz?
The Riz.
Modern day Seinfeld.
This is gonna be called the Riz episode.
The Riz episode.
The world. What a terrifying place. Seek horrors, and you will find they exist behind every corner. If endless fears of evil beasts and the wickedness of reality torments your restless spirit, confront it, take a seat, and settle in. You've made it just in time for the Goblin Hour.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Yeah! The classic shtick.
The Goblin Hour Valentine Day episode.
We had to do it. The cliches, they're there for a reason, you know.
Welcome back, Tanner.
I'm happy to be here. I love Goblin Hour. I've been itching to record a new episode. It's been like 2 months.
It has been 2. No, it's been like 3 months, maybe 4.
Mine was the November episode.
Yeah, it came out in November, but we didn't record it in November.
Oh, did we not?
We recorded yours before Caleb, and Caleb's came out in October.
Oh, shoot. I guess mine must have been in
Movie
some point
magic.
in October. Yeah, a little behind-the-scenes action there.
But
You got the backlog.
But yeah, how are you doing on this Valentine's Day, dude?
I can't complain. It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
But, you know, in terms of Valentine's Day activities, I'm, so I do this thing all the time. I go to shows a lot, like ballets and orchestras and performances and whatnot, just because I like them. And I'm better and classier than everyone else. That's not true. But I do a thing.
He does mean that, though.
I do mean that. Where I'll buy 2 tickets to a show without, months before the show happens, without anybody.
I can't wait to take a girl with me to this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, hell yeah, this is an awesome date opportunity. I'm going to score a lot of points with whoever I take. They'll love it. And then the day draws, day before ends up happening. I'm like, holy cow, I have not talked to any women in months. Or, every single woman I've talked to has hated me because I'm an insufferable person to be around. And so I end up asking Ben or Brendan. And this year, it's Ben that's doing Valentine's Day with me.
Tanner's also going to be giving away his phone number during this episode.
Yep.
So any women can go with him instead. Because this Goblin Hour will most certainly not come out tonight, but I'll try. It'll probably be out tomorrow.
Well, it's not going to come out tonight. We've got the string quartet.
Guess
We're
what?
going to Candlelit String Quartet.
I got to rip this Band-Aid off. I'm sick a little bit still. You can hear it in my voice.
Oh, are you? I
Yeah.
can't hear it all that much.
I can definitely hear it, and it's going to come across in the audio for
You're
sure.
less nasally than I am.
I sound sick, though. Anyway, dude.
I just sound like me.
Anyway, so do you have a Valentine or anything?
Do I have a Valentine or anything?
Yeah.
No, Ben, do you want to be my Valentine?
Hold on, Valentine segment.
What?
Dude, it's not that I don't even like you like that, but I mean, fine. It's just a gift is all. It's just a friends thing. Don't even, just take it.
I'm so in love with you now. Oh my gosh.
Just remember me on White Day. What did I do?
He gave me a little chocolate. Ben gave me some chocolate, so now I have to reciprocate on White Day, whenever
Some
that may be.
Valentine's chocolates. All right, end segment. What are you reading?
Huh?
Are you reading it?
Well, I was reading what flavors the chocolate are.
What are they?
So there's milk chocolate caramel, pretty good. Dark chocolate coconut, not a big coconut guy.
Yeah.
And then milk chocolate vanilla cream, which should be all right.
Ooh.
We'll get the worst one out of the way. Dark chocolate coconut going in. Maybe I've been unfair to coconut all these years.
Is
it's
it
not
good?
that bad, yeah.
Dang.
It's actually pretty good.
Awesome. Audience. I just like that gag of turning up the volume. It makes them love it even more.
Yep. It's good for the audience. It's good for the guest.
But dude, do you want to guess what the topic is?
So, Valentine's Day, it's got to be something beautiful, right?
Some love-related thing.
Some love-related thing.
Yeah.
Well, possibly Cupid himself.
Ooh, that's a good guess. Well, I will let you know I will be killing myself after this episode because your friend did guess it.
Oh, did she?
unfortunately.
Devin
Yeah.
got it right. Okay, so
This is the Succubus episode.
shout out Devin. I was wrong when I said that it wasn't going to happen. Shout out you, Devin, from work, or we'll censor her name. I don't know. She'll know.
It's her first name. It's
yeah, I
fine.
guess it's her first name. I'm not telling everyone where she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out Devin. Good job.
Devin.
Yeah, let's hear it.
No, if I ever see you in person, I'm gonna fucking rip your fucking head off. You don't guess Goblin Hour topic correctly. That's how the rules are, and you're fucking blowing it.
I'll let her
fucking kill
know.
you.
I'll let her know tomorrow at work.
Okay. But yeah, it's the Succubus episode. Isn't that gonna be fun?
That's gonna be fun. I
Yeah.
don't know a ton about Succubus. I know a thing or two, but not much.
It was almost also so first of all, a well-known part about the Succubus is it's women,
Yeah.
and they have the counterpart, the Incubus.
Yeah.
I found a lot of resources for the Incubus as well. Decided the Incubus might be next Valentine's Day or something.
Next
I
year we're
was
doing
like,
the Incubus
I'm gonna
episode?
pad out the content a little bit.
That's fair.
So yeah, for now it's just gonna be the Succubus episode.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Do you eat another chocolate?
Yeah, I have the caramel one.
How's that?
It tastes like caramel.
Wow, what a good description.
I don't know. It's real chewy. It's real stuck to my teeth. I'm salivating a lot.
You love it.
That's pretty good.
Okay, well let's go.
Let's do this. Let's get into
so
it.
I will say before we even start though, I've said it before. When researching topics on Goblin Hour, it's very much a feast or famine type of situation. This was a bit of a feast.
Ooh.
I had an absurd wealth of information at my disposal. I had to pick and choose, and I've tried to cut it down a bit because I think I tend to come into these with too much. So now we're coming in with the Papa Bear just right amount.
Just right? There's baby bear stuff that's just right, though.
Just like Papa Bear always said, that food is just right.
Papa Bear never said that. That was the wrestling of my chocolate box. I finished
The
it.
chocolates.
Vanilla cream one was good. Probably my favorite. I'll
Nice.
say that.
Rank them, I guess.
So coconut at the bottom, caramel. It's the order I ate them.
Nice.
Honestly.
Woo!
I ate them from least favorite to favorite. Not that
Audience.
Were bad.
Okay.
Here we go.
This first article is from Wikipedia. Succubus. A succubus is a demon or supernatural entity in folklore, in female form, that appears in dreams to seduce men, usually through sexual activity. According to religious tradition, a succubus needs semen to survive. Repeated sexual activity with a succubus will result in a bond being formed between the succubus and the man, and a succubus will drain or harm the man with whom she is having intercourse. In modern representations, a succubus is often depicted as a beautiful seductress or enchantress, rather than as demonic or frightening. The male counterpart to the succubus is the incubus.
That's really scary.
Yeah, that is
You're
scary.
getting sucked dry. You're just gone.
Yeah, this is the Gooner episode.
This episode for
This
all
goes out to
gooners
you,
out there.
Gooners. We got any Gooners in the audience?
Oh,
No Gooners in the
no
audience?
gooners, dang.
Come on, guys, be honest.
Well, it's been good. I'll see myself out.
Now, you got to hear about the etymology.
Yeah, okay.
Because this section of etymology is short.
Okay.
Etymology. The term derives from late Latin succuba, paramour, from succubare, to lie beneath, sub, under, and cubere, to lie, used to describe this being's implied sexual position relative to the sleeper's position.
What?
The English word succubus dates from the late 14th century. The succubus is also known as the earth wanderer.
Ooh, can you go back to that first part? It sounded like every root of that word was to lie.
Okay, I'll try it again.
Maybe I'm just insane.
All
I
right.
was hearing it wrong.
The term derives from late Latin succuba, meaning paramour, from succubar, probably succubare if I'm being real, from succubare, to lie beneath, sub, under, and cubare, to lie. So, succubare means to lie beneath, sub means under, and cubare means to lie. So
Okay.
together, it's to lie beneath.
It was just me being not understanding. Okay.
It's all right,
So I was
dude.
like, is this just made up of 4 different ways to say under?
That would be good, but unfortunately not.
No, dang.
In folklore, as depicted in the Jewish mystical treatise Zohar, In the medieval Jewish satirical text Alphabet of Ben Sirah, Lilith was Adam's first wife, who later became a succubus. She left Adam and refused to return to the Garden of Eden after she mated with the archangel Samael. In Zoharistic Kabbalah, there were 4 succubi who mated with the archangel Samael. The 4 original queens of the demons were Lilith, Aisheth Zenunim, Agrat Bat Malat, and Naamah. A succubus may take form of a beautiful woman, but closer inspection may reveal deformities of her body, such as bird-like claws or serpentine tails. What?
I feel like a serpentine tail is a little hard to miss.
No, I would overlook that.
I don't know.
I'd be looking in her eyes.
Looking at her eyes,
You're so beautiful.
the
and-
root of it is to lie beneath. So if we go by positioning, the tail's kind of difficult to hide when she's underneath.
I wouldn't be able to figure it out.
No? All right.
I'd be distracted.
Okay.
Folklore also describes the act of...
Uh-oh.
I've made a big expression. Folklore also describes the act of cunnilingus on their vulvas, which drip with urine and other fluids. In later folklore, a succubus took the form of a siren.
Okay.
That's epic!
It's so crazy.
All right, throughout history, priests and rabbis, including Hanina Bendosa and Abaye, tried to curb the power of succubi over humans. However, not all succubi were malevolent. According to Walter Mapp in the satire De Nugis Curialium, Trifles of Courtiers, Pope Sylvester II, 999 to 1003. Oh, that's how long he was the Pope. That wasn't how long he lived.
Yeah, he was not 999
thought he was
years old.
I thought he was 4 years old. It says 999 to 1003.
Oh, no.
I thought he died at 4, but somehow became the Pope.
Dude, this baby's kind of awesome. Make a pope.
Give him the funny hat. Was allegedly involved with a succubus named Meridiana, who helped him achieve his high rank in the Catholic Church. Before his death, he confessed of his sins and died repentant.
I mean, at least he confessed, right? That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of not fired, though. If you get with a succubus and on your deathbed you're like, oh, I'm sorry, you're not epic.
Yeah, I guess. But the thing is, how did the cardinals that voted for him to be pope must have known? They're like, why are we voting for this guy? Like, I don't know.
I think his succubus GF
must
told
have
us to do
vote
this.
it, and they're like, okay, that's fine. Or they're voting for him like, surely a succubus isn't encouraging us to vote for this guy.
I bet that's how we got Sleepy Joe in the office right now.
You know, Jill Biden is quite the seductress.
I
from
know.
what I've heard.
God, she's so beautiful. Ability to reproduce.
Oh, here we go.
According to the Kabbalah and the school of Rashba, the original 3 queens of the demons, Agrat Bat Malat, Naamah, Aishas Zenuninum, and all their cohorts give birth to children.
They've all got kids.
They have crazy names, except Lilith. According to other legends, the children of Lilith are called Lilin. According to the Malleus Maleficarum,
Oh,
or
hey.
Witch's
I have that.
Hammer.
Yeah, I've got that on my bookshelf.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I've been reading it slightly. Not much, but bits and pieces here and there.
Okay. Written by Heinrich Kramer. Kramer? You were telling me
Hey,
about
Kramer
him.
from Seinfeld.
It's the same guy.
Call back to the cold open.
In 1486, written by Succubi collect semen from men they seduce. Incubi, or male demons, then use the semen to impregnate human females, thus explaining how demons could apparently sire children, despite the traditional belief that they were incapable of reproduction. Children so begotten, cambions, were supposed to be those that were born deformed or more susceptible to supernatural influences.
Ooh, okay. So the little freaks that were born in medieval time, they're just
It's
like,
kinda
that's an
fucked up.
incubus's baby.
He probably stole semen from a normal guy, and then it came out all fucked up and weird, because that's wouldn't have happened otherwise.
No way but my baby has a weird crooked arm.
But it was also, it said, or more susceptible to supernatural influences. So that's like, you're either deformed and kind of fucked up, or you have slight magic powers.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it just means they're easier to influence by demons and whatnot. Supernatural powers implies that it could be angels as well. They're just more susceptible to anything. They're just more their third eye is open per se.
That'd be a good story. That'd be a good narrative.
The child born of demons is the surrogate for angels or something awesome like that.
Yeah.
Write that down, guys. Don't steal that idea though.
Don't steal that idea.
That's my idea.
That part's censored. That's
gonna-
going to be in the new script.
I'm making the new movie.
All right, next we got this. King James, in his dissertation titled Demonology, refutes the possibility for angelic entities to reproduce and instead offers a suggestion that a devil would carry out 2 methods of impregnating women. The first, to steal the sperm out of a dead man and deliver it into a woman.
Jesus, okay.
If a demon could extract the semen quickly, the substance could not be instantly transported to a female host, causing it to go cold. This explains his view that succubi and incubi were the same demonic entity, only to be described differently based on the tormented sexes being conversed with. The second method was the idea that a dead body could be possessed by a devil, causing it to rise and have sexual relationships with others. However, no mention has been found of a female corpse being possessed to elicit sex from men.
Yeah. 'Cause the thing is, if you were to, control the body of a dude, you just gotta, one and
That'd
done.
be gay.
Yeah, it'd be gay. But then it'd be like one and done, you can impregnate a woman pretty quickly. But if you were to try to steal semen from a man as a woman, that's 9 months you gotta wait.
You'd have a whole ordeal.
Yeah. You'd just be stuck as that corpse for 9 months.
Wait, would you?
I don't know.
They could just carry it away.
If they wanted to sire children,
yeah,
they'd have to keep that
easier,
corpse fresh.
It's easier to go with the male route, option A.
Yeah, option A is a little easier.
Option A is substantially easier if
Also,
you're trying to do that.
It's also saying that succubus and incubus may be the same being.
Yeah, I know.
So that means you could be gay if you're hooking up with a succubus.
I would kill myself. I would die. If somebody was like,
That'd be really embarrassing.
They're kind of both. I would be, I can't.
No, that's not true. That's definitely a girl, I swear.
Shut the fuck up, please.
We can hear somebody outside the room. I think
I'm
the
getting
mic's
scared.
picking that up.
I hope not. Whatever. We just won't be quiet like that.
Yeah. We'll keep it going.
Buddhist canon. A Buddhist scripture regarding prayer to Avalokitesvara, the Dharani Sutra of Amagahapasa, promises to those who pray that, quote, you will not be attacked by demons who either suck your energy or make love to you in your dreams.
That's interesting.
A Buddhist scripture regarding prayer promises to those who pray that you will not be attacked by demons who either suck your energy or make love to you in your dreams. That's really funny.
It's a cool selling point for a religion.
Do this prayer, trust me, you're going to be good.
You'll be good. No, you're not going to wake up. There's not going to be some demon bouncing up and down on you. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep.
You said the prayer tonight.
Buddha protects you. Next, we got Arabian mythology.
Ooh.
In Arabian mythology, the Karina is a spirit similar to the succubus with origins possibly in ancient Egyptian religion or in the animistic beliefs on pre-Islamic Arabia. A Karina sleeps with the person and has relations during sleep, as is known by the dreams. They are said to be invisible, but a person with second sight can see them, often in the form of a cat, dog, or other household pet. In Omdurman, it is a spirit which possesses. Only certain people are possessed, and such people cannot marry the Karina, will harm them. Cannot marry or the Karina will harm them.
Oh, okay. So it's like a needy ex-girlfriend. Thanks for that. Real boost of confidence right there. I knew it was bad.
They
No need to
loved
do
it.
that.
They loved it.
Well, it's just a sort of, if I can't have you, nobody can. But I'm a demon, so I can actually kill
So I can
people.
actually make good on that
Actually,
promise
yeah, I've actually
and
got
suffer no
powers.
legal consequences.
Yeah, no, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Those demons.
Who's gonna stop them? Scooby and the gang?
Nah.
Fuck no.
That's the job of Jesus.
That's the job of the Justice League.
The Justice League. They gotta stop them.
Justice League comes in.
Superman punched the succubus.
All right, which one do you want next? Do you want Monster Wiki or Unnatural World Wiki?
Oh shoot! I think we gotta go with Monster Wiki, right?
Okay. I mean, we're gonna do them both. This is just which one
we'll
we
go
do
with
first.
Monster Wiki next. I think that's pretty good.
All right, check this out.
I'm ready.
Succubi are powerful female demons who use their sexuality to appear through the dreams of victims, usually young men. They then seduce and prey on these victims, slowly draining their souls with each encounter. Their male counterpart is called an incubus. They're often associated with the Balban Sith, a vampire with deer feet that seduces men and is afraid of iron. All right, Goblin Hour listeners, be on the lookout for that episode, because that sounded crazy.
The Balban episode?
The Balban Sith.
That's pretty crazy.
The vampire with deer feet that is afraid of iron.
But apparently it's sucking men dry out there.
That's something I can beat. which is good. We
Iron's
haven't had those in a
easy.
while.
You got iron in your blood.
I got iron in my fucking house. It's in a pan I use.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Cast iron. Oh my! Can you imagine? Scary demon walks into your house and you cartoonishly bonk it on the head with a cast iron skillet.
It would sear its scalp off
and dies. Yeah.
I'm imagining it's like when you throw garlic at the vampire and they burn, but it's metal, so it just right on the fucking top of the head. Here, check this out. I just made the metal like the bonk sound in editing later. Bonk.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's unfortunate this isn't visual because I'm doing a visual.
He is doing a visual. We can explain the visual, but
I'm pretending to hit a Baobon Sith over the head with the awesome plate.
With the cast iron skillet, even.
All right. We'll move on from that because that one we're going to talk about that for too long.
Yeah,
this is the Incubus episode.
This is the Succubus episode.
This is the Succubus episode.
Succubus / Incubus. Incubus. They might occupy the same.
No,
being,
this is the Succubus episode.
I
have Incubus evidence somewhere.
All right.
The word is derived from late Latin. Yeah, we know this. Shut the fuck up.
We got that.
Yeah, it
means to lie underneath.
We know.
Also, at the beginning, it said something about they inhabit the dreams.
Mm-hmm. We're going to get more into that.
What we've just read, or what we had read before, was that corpses and real life stuff. But these guys are saying they're all about dreams.
These guys have powers. They can go into dreams.
Walter White.
Oh yeah, don't look at that yet. That's spoilers.
There's Walter White apparently in the comment sections that
spoilers.
Ben has printed out. There's Walter White and he has it facing towards me, so all I see is a black and white image of Walter White staring at me.
No, stop. Don't know that yet.
Okay, spoiler alert. We'll cut this out.
Succubi in traditional fantasy comprise various sexually appealing forms, from long-haired to lithe and winged.
What and winged?
Lithe.
Lithe. Spell it?
Lithe.
Lithe. Oh, okay. I don't know that word.
Lithe.
Hold on.
They're lithe and winged.
Pull up Google.
Though they can appear in the form they believe most pleasing to their intended victim, they tend to default to a scantily clad, shapely bat or dragon-winged demon. Previously, succubi were noted as being horribly disfigured monsters with monstrous rows of teeth, 3 sets of breasts, and talon-like nails.
3?
The descriptions vary from legend to legend, though.
3?
3.
3 sets of breasts?
God, need her so bad.
That's insane. Lithe means thin and pretty.
I know what it means, I just didn't know how to pronounce it.
Oh, I didn't know what it means. Thin, supple, and graceful, according to Google.
God. Need me a lithe succubus GF.
A thin, graceful, beautiful woman with 3 sets of breasts and dragon wings.
That was the scary version.
That's
the
the
3
scary.
breasts.
Oh, so
the normal one is like a normal woman with like bat wing cosplay.
Oh, okay. Morgana from Darkstalkers, I think, is what she's from. No, Street Fighter, one of those.
I don't know,
fighting
man.
games.
I really don't know.
Morgana?
I don't know.
Is it Morgana? I don't know.
The only Morgana I know is the one from the game about stopping that mean gym teacher.
Kamoshida fella.
Yeah, we got some gamers in the
Hold on.
audience.
Has got the Succubus in it, doesn't it? It's got Incubus for sure.
Yeah, probably. I think it has both.
So that's awesome tie-in right there. Shout out for including Succubus in your thing.
I'm censoring it.
You're censoring it?
They don't get a shout out.
You don't get the shout out them?
They're gonna have to fucking sponsor Goblin Hour if they want the shout out.
Shout out nobody, I guess.
We can make vague references to games, but they don't get to get shouted
Nobody
out.
gets to shout it out?
Not unless they start donating to Patreon.
But there's so many good games out there that have Succubus in them.
Maybe we'll find out about more on this fucking
Fair
research.
enough. All right, let's go.
The origins of succubi lay steeped in occult mysteries and various sleep disturbances. Victims of succubi described their visits to the men as a, quote, a feeling of someone sitting on my chest or pelvic area. When they awoke, they would feel drained, unable to move, and petrified, though having had a wonderful and erotic dream the night before. God.
So this is just the medieval way of explaining a wet dream.
Yeah.
It's like it was a succubus. She was trying to get all my energy.
She was trying to get my... No, this is real. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
This is a real event that happened.
Yeah, I know.
This isn't medieval.
Yeah, it's medieval.
It's modern. It's real, too.
Well, this is when it started in the medieval ages, right?
No.
It started with a medieval Jewish scholar writing some book about succubus or something.
It's been going on since second one of Earth existing.
Second one? I think it's Lilith, but...
Yeah, see?
Yeah, sure, all right. Day one, whatever.
All right. Succubus encounters have also been theorized as an attempt to explain birth defects or sometimes adultery. Succubi...
Birth defects again?
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It's like, oh, this child's got a clubbed foot.
Why
It must have been an incubus. I don't know.
Why is my son all fucked up? What did you do to him? I didn't do anything. I just carried it for 9 months. You fucking bitch. You cheated on me with the incubus.
That was not me. It was the incubus.
No, it was probably you. You probably did it with the succubus, you asshole.
It's like, in order for me to get pregnant, the succubus had to get your semen and put it into an incubus and
It
then
would
put
be
that
a
into
whole
me.
ordeal. It's way easier if you fucked it up, you freak.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy that they would say that about clubfoot babies.
Succubi would use supernatural powers to seduce a man and steal his semen. Then the succubus would transform into an incubus and seduce a woman. So there's that again.
Yeah, there we go.
The resulting baby might have deformities and other supposed marks of malign influence. Okay?
So, like, birthmarks?
Supposed marks of malign influence. I think it just is
So
like...
you got, like, the crazy scar at birth?
I don't think it even has to be a literal mark. I think just things that would show. Like, it could be like its behavior is a mark of malign influence.
Oh, so it, like, rubbing its hands together
If
and
it's
scheming
if it's a
evil
scheming
little
little
plots.
brat,
They're like, that's an incubus baby.
you fuck. You're an incubus, baby. You're not mine.
My baby would not be so scheming.
Yes, I know. I'm evil, mother. It's me, Dad.
That's oh my god. Fucking Stewie Griffin was probably an
Oh,
incubus,
shoot,
succubus
yeah.
baby.
Gru was also probably an incubus
Gru was
baby. Because he's
we
also
gotta make the
fucked
list
up, like,
of incubus babies.
Stewie's got the messed up head, so he's
And
like,
he's got other
he's
marks.
evil and scheming, and Gru is also kind of fucked.
Gru is fucked up body. Gru's deformed, and he's also
He's also
evil.
like 17 feet tall or something.
But
so
Gru
he's just
overcame his evil nature,
huge. That's true. Now he's got 3 beautiful children.
and one more.
And one more in Despicable Me 4.
GJ.
Gru Jr.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
I mean, normally we don't shout out things, but
this
shout out
one's-
Despicable
yeah,
Me 4.
shout out Despicable Me
Love
4.
those minions. Love those Gru.
I can't wait to not watch it.
I will be there day one.
I mean, if you'll be there day one, I'll probably be there day one. Got nothing else going
I
on.
probably will be at home.
Coming out this summer, right?
I don't know. Why is it the Despicable Me ad spot now? It's coming out soon, right? Do I remember
Coming soon,
correctly?
guys. I don't know. It's July. It's coming out July 14th. That was just a guess. I
You
don't
know
know.
what? Censored.
No, don't
Censoring
censor
it all.
that. Come on.
Characteristically, a succubus is a psychic or manipulative demon that uses manipulation and compelling psychic abilities to overcome and seduce its prey, feeding from the
Crazy.
victim's soul and returning night after night until it is consumed entirely.
I don't think they need psychic powers to do it. If they're beautiful, lithe women,
I mean,
you
frankly,
know, listen. It does not take psychic powers to like seduce a fella like me. They just gotta kind of like show up and be like, "Hey, dude."
laugh at a couple of my jokes.
Yeah, and I'm falling in love immediately.
Holy shit,
It's
she's
simple as that.
perfect.
Yeah, it takes no psychic powers. It takes
You know,
no manipulation.
I start looking in the mirror. I start noticing her bat wings more and more every day. I start seeing my face get gaunt, and I'm like, I probably just got a tummy ache.
I
probably,
probably just ate some bad chicken.
I probably didn't cook that good enough.
I'll be all right.
I would just look past it.
Yeah, no, it's no psychic powers necessary is what I'm saying about this. A little too
True.
far.
But now we've got the powers and
Ooh,
abilities.
here we go. Let's see how many of these are necessary to get men's semen out of them.
Super speed. They can move faster than the eye can see, able to appear and disappear in an instant.
Oh my god.
Super strength. A succubus has greater strength than a human and is able to lift a grown man with one hand.
Call that gorilla
Holy
grip.
shit, take me now. All right, next, flight. No explanation necessary. All these other powers, they have like a little explanation of what
mean,
that means. Flight just says
Flight.
flight.
Yeah, it can fly.
So that's kind of funny.
There's no explanation for
Next, this one's raw. Kiss of death.
that. Ooh.
A succubus that has the ability to steal life force energy from victims via a kiss. This action usually results in the death of normal humans if the succubus is a novice, but over time it can be controlled.
So it's like
If you're with a novice succubus, it can't control its powers,
So
and
it's
it may
like a,
inadvertently kill you.
it's like a baby spider or a baby snake. They use all of their venom in their first bite. Baby spiders and snakes, but as they get older, they learn to control it. So they're
They
not just
manage their
squirting.
powers.
Yeah. So succubus and snakes are pretty much the same thing.
Perfect. Next,
But yeah, I ain't kissing no damn snake. That's all I'm saying.
you're gonna love this one, you fucking gooner.
All right, let's hear it.
Super stamina. They can fight and make love vigorously without tire.
Yeah, but I don't got super stamina.
Whatever.
I'm winded after like 2 seconds, dude.
Look, whatever, you do it.
Dude, just do whatever. I'll just lay here.
It's too epic.
Oh my
I love your fucking bat wings.
I can't do this.
All right, next we got the healing factor, like Wolverine. They can fully heal from most wounds, including stabs and gunshots.
Oh
Whoa.
my God, gunshots.
This next one's crazy. Lust empowerment.
Wait.
What?
That means since people know about their ability to heal from gunshots, that seems somebody was like getting seduced by a fucking succubus. He pulled out a gun and shot her.
You.
His first reaction wasn't, "Oh my god, beautiful woman." It was, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
Like,
because he
blasted
knew it
her.
was evil. He had stronger willpower than us.
He's got, I guess, he must be a child of a demon to have perception abilities like that.
That probably is what happened. He had an interesting narrative around him, I bet. Next, we've got the lust empowerment power.
Okay.
By having sexual intercourse, a succubus is able to grow stronger and heal faster due to stealing life force energy.
That's crazy.
Next, they have dream walking. Throughout lore, succubi have been able to appear in the dreams of men in order to seduce them.
I'm just laughing at Walter White. He's still
Stop looking
me.
at Walter White.
I'm not looking at him. He's looking at me.
Next, there's supernatural beauty. The succubus will be beyond the beauty of a normal human woman and is completely irresistible to men.
Ooh.
Next, we've got sexual inducement. Succubi have the ability to elicit sexual arousal within males to make them instantly crave sexual interaction, most likely through touch.
That's not
I think the modern woman has mastered that too.
Yeah, that's not really a special power. You just kind of like brush your hand against a man's thigh. It's over.
They
right?
spit up a little and go, "I love you."
Oh my god.
That's not the succubi power.
Yeah, I think that's just male.
That's the standard human woman power.
Male nature. Yeah.
And then the last power I got here, immortality. As demons, succubi are immortal.
Ooh. Just like Lord Slug in the third Dragon Ball movie.
Yes, audience.
No, Lord Slug doesn't wish for immortality. Whoops. Garlic Jr. wishes for immortality. In the second movie.
Nice. All right, now we're in the comments.
Oh yeah, this is where Walter White shows up.
First comment is from Demon Redwood back in November of 2023. It's interesting that these types of women don't attract me usually, even though I'm a devoted Satanist. so that guy's epic.
Oh, it's awesome.
That guy's cool.
Oh my god. The thing I was talking with Brendan about this recently, about Satanism as a thing.
Yeah.
And how they're like, when I read the Bible, Satan sounds like the good guy.
To find out more about Satanism and thoughts on it, check out the Goblin Hour Spells episode.
Spells up. Yeah, the idea of Satanism is that Satan sounds good and all of that sounds good. Everything that he has to offer, kind of epic. Mm-hmm. You know, riches and bitches.
Free DS.
All that.
Spotify Premium, Discord Nitro.
That's kind of like the point of it, is that it's kind of like a rug pull, you know? Because it's like, I promise you all these great things. It's awesome. Haha, just live in sin. It's so great temporarily, but you know, it's kind of not.
That's the moral. It's what the whole moral is based around.
Yeah, the whole moral is like, living in sin is pleasurable at the moment, but
Yeah.
in the long run, it's not great. You're kind of like just
You might feel
short-sighted.
unfulfilled if you
Yeah.
only live in sin.
A little short-sighted to be a Satanist is all I'm saying.
No, I do kind of like. I do think it's funny, the idea of people like just like I have no horse in the race at all, but the idea of
I got many horses in this race.
the idea, it really feels like missing the point. It's like being like, you know what? Maybe Darth Vader was right. He did have all that power at the end of the day. It's like, what do you? Yeah, I guess he was
really
powerful,
strong. Maybe
but he felt bad
Darth
at the
is good.
end.
Yeah.
He died to help his
They're
kid.
just like ignoring the ending of it. They're like, up to that point, Darth Vader was kind of epic.
I was watching Has Been Hotel and they sing in hell. Did you know that?
Yeah. Oh man, this guy has been such a devout. That's the other thing. A succubus wouldn't go after somebody they've already got, right?
Mm-hmm.
A Satanist is already like in the clutches of Satan. They're gonna try to tempt like a righteous man.
Yeah.
He's
That's
gonna
where the challenge is.
Yeah, that's the challenge. That's the thrill, and his seed is worth more than somebody they've already got in their clutches.
And I'm sure they probably have some masochistic elements to them.
Yeah, which is just awful.
Or no, sadistic.
Awfully just silly of this man.
Masochism is hurt me. Sadism is let me hurt you.
No.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. Sadism.
Masochist. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Masochist has hurt me.
They have
yeah.
they have sadist stuff.
Yeah. So it's just like.
So it's like
there's,
if they're
there's
like
no thrill in the catch. A creature that's already submitted need not be hunted. You don't go out and hunt your dog in the backyard. You go out and you hunt wolves at Yellowstone.
Sorry, Ruffles.
Yeah. You've already caught that creature.
You drank too much milk.
There's no thrill in getting the chicken on the farm as there is like a pheasant out in the wild, you know?
Yeah. Another comment.
Shout out
this guy
Satanists.
was also in February 2/7/2023.
Okay.
She's all yours, me who prays aimlessly.
Ooh, that's me right there. You can keep your succubuses.
That's I will not die a monster.
Yeah, that's true. He will live to be a hero.
Next we have Bandy was taking. They're the one who posted Walter White and said, "Why are you here?"
Is
They-
that a line from Breaking Bad?
No, they just know it's like the gooners
Oh,
that are
the
here.
gooners that. Okay, so that's why Walter White's staring at me. He's accusing me of being a gooner.
He is. He knows why you're here.
I'm here to look at 3 pairs of breasts on one creature. Not dissimilar to a cat. Cats have 3, right? That's a weird question. We can cut that out. We don't have to
What
cut
did you
that.
say?
Well, like 3. So 3 sets of breasts, 6 nipples, right? Not dissimilar to a cat. Cats have 6, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I was just making an observation. We can cut this. Cringe. Oh my god.
Cringe. All right, next we have this is on 1/28/2023. This is I Will Not Die a Monster Again.
Ooh,
You
yes.
might lose your respect for him.
Uh-oh.
Her appearance reminds me of Rouge the Bat.
No, mad respect to him. Rouge the Bat is the #1 hottest chick in Mobius, also known as Hot Chick Heaven.
Okay. All right, next we have the System Guy 99. This guy was 7/10/2022. Just use nukes. Get some instantly. That's his advice on how to kill Succubus.
Use a nuke?
Nuke them, yeah.
Nuke Succubus?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of people caught in the crossfire unless you're
Who
just
cares?
out in the middle
Fuck
of
'em.
the desert.
Next we have somebody saying, that image is pretty creepy. And somebody else responded and said, I bet these are good in battle/war with other people.
So he's talking about the physical fighting
The
prowess of the
Succubus
Succubus.
image, yeah.
Do we have the image? It looks like
Yeah, I'll
Rouge
show
the
it to you.
Bat. Oh, okay. Yeah, pull up the image so that way I can see if they're right.
Let me see.
If
there
it
any
is
more of
Rouge the
this?
Bat like.
No, that's the end of that. Yeah, here's the image.
Yeah, hand it over.
Describe it to the audience.
Okay, so it's a lithe woman. She's slender. She's fairly scantily clad. She's got like a corset on, I think is what they're called, where it's covering she's got a lot of cleavage out, and then it's the string crosses between 2 pieces of leather, more or less. She's got the wings. She has stockings on, but they're probably made of leather. I don't know. Maybe they're polyesterine. That's not right. Polyester. Polyesterine, something else.
Polylister, more like it.
Polylisterine, am I right? Wasn't that good. Jeez, guys.
Thank you, guys. What's
Yeah,
up?
Was not that good. But yeah, she's got her arms up. She's wearing big long lace gloves, like past her elbow, damn near up to her shoulder. It's, all I'm saying is she shows up in my dreams. She shows up at my bed. I'll probably die because of her mega endurance and her super strength, but I'm not saying no.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think there's any like we talked about this when you were here last.
Oh, with mermaids.
Yeah, if I'm with a girl and she has powers, it's kind of done.
That's just kind of a win.
Oh, you have powers? Oh, you're Succubus though? I don't care, whatever.
The thing is, yeah,
Do
you
a blast.
You can lift me with one hand and fly. That means you could fly me to the grocery store, dude.
You
Hell
could
yeah.
fly me to the Eiffel Tower.
And if the Pope could tame her, if the Pope had a personal succubus, surely there must be.
And he
other,
did that at 4.
Yeah, he did that from age 0 to 4. So surely, like a kind
we can
succubus.
figure it out.
We gotta summon a kind succubus one of these days.
We do got to work on that. But this last one, well, actually, we'll look at this one first. But this one is from Unnatural World Wiki.
Oh yes.
And it's largely the same type of, like, information, but they
Okay.
did add a couple new things, which is what?
New list to the powers.
Yeah.
New powers to the
That's
list.
the main
I
thing
mean.
they added.
Okay.
Which is telepathy, which you
So
would
they
sort
can
of
move shit
expect.
around with their mind too.
No, that's telekinesis. Telepathy is they can go.
Oh, that's
enter.
communication
Into
through
your
the mind.
brain.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, unnecessary power for them to have. They don't need to be in
I mean,
my brain.
I
saying,
still like
"Oh my-"
that.
Yeah, I know it's cool.
Because then they can whisper into your brain. They can say, "What are you doing?"
They could
Gooner?"
ASMR eat an onion in your brain.
And I
yeah.
go, "Oh." I'm too at peace from
You're
it.
sitting at school and you go, "Oh," and everyone's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Oh,
Stop.
I'm just a little sick.
I'm just really sick.
I'm sorry, I got a fever."
Oh, sorry, I'm sick. It's like, what the?
That is not what you do when you're sick. Stop.
Quit. Why are you? You're like leaning back and shutting your eyes and moaning.
I
That
don't
is
think
not
you're sick physically. I think you're sick in the head, you freak.
That's when the class decides that you're the student they get to execute this year.
Ooh, the
Every
yearly
class gets to
execution.
execute one student.
That's how it is where Ben and I live.
You gotta hope it's not you.
They execute one student a year.
All right, next we got the weaknesses page.
Weaknesses.
So this is
this is how we fight them off.
If we have to.
Not that we want to, but
Not
if we
that
have
we ever
to,
would
we
in a
can.
million infinite years. But the weaknesses. Blessed objects are a big one. Objects which have been blessed through prayer by either a priest or a man of true faith have the power to cause demons excruciating pain upon contact. When bestowed onto a blade, this can cause a demon to recoil into its vessel, giving the victim momentary control of their body. So this is in the... Yeah, okay, so the demon's on you, and you're sort of, like, unable to resist. Somebody cuts him with the blessed object. You have a minute where you can be like,
Somebody throws the blessed
you
piece
can,
of
like,
charcoal
see for a
at him.
second the blessed piece of chicken. And they think
be
it's just a
anything.
normal piece of chicken.
Yeah, but
and they go,
so, like,
and they're
and
like,
then, ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we
Then
have-
I also like that it says any true man of true faith. So it just could be like your good friend, your neighbor, like down the road, who's really devout.
2 kids.
He didn't go to like
Goes to
school or
church
nothing.
every day.
Yeah, but he goes to church.
Yeah, he just
and
likes
he's just
it.
like, I bless this mic stand. And
You
he-
keep this dagger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's your next door neighbor giving you a blessed dagger.
That's only if you talk to him after Act 1, though.
Yeah, you
Anytime before that.
You
and
gotta
he'll-
activate a few side quests before he's available.
Then he'll give you the dagger. Next, there's holy water. Of course, these are some examples of the blessed objects. Holy water, as spirits born of unearthly anguish, as well as blasphemous torture and violation, water which has been endowed with the word of Jehovah through sacred prayer will be like liquid fire to them. While this will not harm their vessel in any capacity, it will cause them immense pain.
Ooh,
Then
there we
there's
go.
Holy ground, similar to consecrated water, consecrated ground or holy soil, which has been endowed with the sacred words of Jehovah, will cause any demon intense agony upon contact. Even when they are not actually on the premises, any proximity to these grounds will cause them great discomfort.
So you just gotta live next to a church.
Yeah.
And you're A-okay.
And then the last one, heavenly weapons. Weapons forged of Empyrean steel, the arcane metal of heaven itself, and thus endowed with the word of Jehovah, will completely extinguish a demon's essence upon contact. As these weapons are only effective if a demon is inhabiting a host, the unfortunate victim will be killed.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Ooh, let's hope Brendan doesn't get his succubus in
Yeah.
him, otherwise we're
We
executing
gotta
him.
kill him. It's probably like Japanese steel, folded over 1,000 times.
Probably, yeah.
Imperium steel. It's probably pretty good.
You probably get that after you unlock ebony smithing.
Ooh, yeah. You gotta go to Skyforge in Whiterun.
Yeah, Skyforge and Whiterun, shout out, great place.
Love that place.
Next, the next one here just says exorcism. It doesn't give any information about it, but yeah, that makes sense that an exorcism would be what they're weak to.
Yeah, just hold up your cross.
Get
Power
outta
of
here.
Christ, all that.
You rotten woman. All right, next we have Devil's Trap, the Key of Solomon, inscribed with the sacred word of Jehovah, as well as various magic spells to bind dark spirits, will hold a demon in place only so long as it is standing either on or beneath one. While confined, demons cannot use their powers of levitation or teleportation.
Ooh, so you can trap one.
As long as you make the devil's trap, yeah.
You gotta make Solomon's devil trap. You gotta pull out our Bibles, guys.
Then there's celestial light. As corrupted spirits of the void of hell, demons are innately vulnerable to the radiance of angels. No demon may enter heaven without being immediately vanquished by the ambient power. A single angel may vanquish a common demon
Well, sorry.
with
Go ahead.
easily demon princess requires a whole garrison.
I was reading something recently that was about demons trying to get into heaven, but the fires of God warded them off. But this was in the Quran, I think, so it was like jinns, not necessarily demons.
Wait, you know about jinns?
I know a thing or two.
Wait, this might be a good expert to bring on for the jinn episode.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a little bit. But yeah, so they can get to heaven, but they get kind of blasted
Whoa.
before they get in.
Oh, last weakness. Magic. Demons are susceptible to the powers of magic.
Just any magic. You cast
Yeah.
fireball on
You
it.
do fireball, they're going to be taking some damage. Let's just say that.
There's a guy I've been watching who plays like some shooter game, and he throws like
Yeah, the daggers, yeah.
the daggers.
I've seen that guy. He's like,
Lightning bolt,
lightning bolt,
Lake
yeah.
of fire.
Yeah.
That guy's kind of epic.
Check it out, Gooner.
What do we got? Picture of a succubus again. This one's wearing more clothes. She's got a lot of ornamental stuff on as well, like a headband, I guess, for lack of better words. Title: Female Lilim/Lilin. Yeah, cool. Be gooning into that later. They've already got me.
Hey, I'm right there with you. Succubus walks through this door. Okay, do whatever. Whatever, I'm fine.
No, it's fun. I don't have any holy water. I can't stop you.
No, fine, just do it. I won't even fight back. I don't want you to, though. You don't want them to think you're doing them a favor.
Haha,
They're doing you a
don't
favor.
get me. Haha. Don't do that.
Don't. Running away really slowly.
Zip. Unzips pants. Don't get me. Haha.
Starts taking Velcro off of sneakers. Takes shoes off to get more comfortable.
To be awesome.
Yeah, that would be fucked up. You finally land the Succubus GF, and she's
You
like,
ready,
haha, you ready
Succubus?
for this? And you take out, she's like, oh my god, you have Velcro.
What?
You're wearing Skechers, you
You are not getting any of this.
Yeah, no.
I've got 3 pairs of breasts and not one of them's for you.
Alright, this last one is pretty cool.
All right, let's hear it.
This is unusual cases of succubus, a cultural phenomenon manifesting as a part of psychopathology. So this is a very scientific look at this.
This is the science dork saying, actually, it's not succubus, it's this.
No, it's saying there might be more to it.
There might be more to it.
Let's get into this,
Let's
right?
get into it.
Here's the abstract. Succubus is also known as demon female lover who approaches males in their dreams to have sex.
It's a
This-
long title.
No, that's not. I already read the title. This is the abstract.
Did you say succubus, also known as the female demon's title who tries to seduce men for sex?
I think it's succubus, also known as demon female. Yeah, I guess so. That is
That's
the
the
other.
whole other title. Hey guys, it's me, Tanner, also known as Tanner, the guy who lives down the street from you.
Yeah.
What?
Well, this creature goes by 2 names. It's either the first name Succubus, which is a bit of a mouthful, so we don't normally refer to it as that.
We've got a new
Instead,
one
we
for it.
call it demon female lover who approaches males in their dreams to have sex. So that one rolls up the tongue a little better.
It was a little easier to remember.
Yeah. We haven't had any ones that are worded insanely recently, so I'm glad to have
Got
that.
something a little psychotic.
This is this phenomenon which is rarely described in psychiatric literature. It is more identified as a cultural belief in different religions. We report 2 cases diagnosed with schizophrenia who reported this rare phenomenon as succubus as part of their psychopathology and discussed the phenomenon of succubus.
So they were talking to a couple of guys with schizophrenia, like, nah, it's definitely succubus doing this to me.
They're talking to the guys with schizophrenia that the succubus caused upon leaving them as mortals.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
my reading
it
of
drained
it.
them of their sanity?
That's
Not-
my reading
Not
of
only
it.
their semen, but their sanity
I think
as
the
well?
succubus used them and then they became schizophrenic in post.
Okay. Fair.
Because they couldn't cope with the reality of not having the beautiful demon GF no more.
Why'd you have to leave me?
No, I'm crazy.
I'm
right.
crazy now.
Succubus is understood as a Lilith demon and female form or supernatural entity that appears in dreams to seduce men, usually through sexual activity. The descriptions of the same can be traced back to the folklore of medieval times. The male equivalent of this is known as an incubus. Many anthropologists and psychologists believe the explanation of succubus and incubus to be supernatural explanations for sleep paralysis and hypnagogic and hypnopompic hallucinations. Although there are a few case reports of incubus syndrome in patients with psychotic disorders in literature, the description of succubus is lacking in psychiatric literature. In this report, we present 2 cases diagnosed with schizophrenia who had phenomenon suggestive of succubus.
Here we go.
Case 1.
Ooh, let's get into it.
I'll do a voice.
Can I read case 2 and do a voice too?
No.
Why not? It's not
No.
fair. Why do you get to do the voice? Everyone's going to like you more. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're doing awesome voices.
Yeah, they will.
Whatever.
They're going to like both of my voices more. All right.
Fine.
A 18-year-old male from middle school, socioeconomic status who had no family history of mental illness, presented with an insidious onset and continuous illness of 3 years. Wait, this might just be actually kind of fucked up. These are real people with schizophrenia. Probably shouldn't read this as like, oh.
Dude, these are real people.
All right, this will be on Patreon.
This is so we don't get taken off Spotify.
This will be the bonus. Not even so. I have ethical problems with purporting cases of schizophrenia and doing a funny voice and saying, I think they were right.
Well, don't do the funny voice. Just read it out.
Yeah, but then it's not Goblin Hour at that point. Here's the
How
real.
often are you doing funny voices in Goblin Hour?
No, it's not Goblin Hour if I'm just reading
Oh,
a
you're
medical
reading
case
a
and
real-
treating it
okay.
seriously. It's like, what fucking show is this?
This ain't no
I want them
Goblin
to
Hour.
talk about gooning to the succubus.
I want to talk about 18-year-old guy with schizophrenia.
Yeah. All right, yeah, go to Patreon to know more about this one.
I don't know. Is that all the documentation?
Yeah, I think so. That's everything.
Now we just get to shoot the breeze for the next 6 minutes?
I mean, they're not locked at an hour,
No, they gotta be an hour.
but
And we're cutting out like a minute and a half.
It'll be fine.
No, we gotta keep going.
But
one full hour.
I mean, it doesn't always end like that. I think. I mean, the real question is: there any? Do you think you were relating to that guy previously? I am not a dragon or something. What's his name?
I am not a monster. think
I will
that's what
not
he
die a
said. I will
monster.
not die a monster, yeah.
You were relating to him heavily, and he was saying that he was uninterested in any sort of relationship with a succubus.
Yeah.
Do you relate? Do you agree? Are we gonna have to have another argument? Is this gonna be Giraffe Woman 2.0?
Giraffe woman? Are we going to have the argument? Well, what side do you lie on?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think, because the thing is, even, the proof of a succubus is the proof of religion as a whole, right? So if a succubus approaches me, then
Not
I know
necessarily.
that... Kind of, sort of.
I don't know.
Succubus are a religious entity. They have origins within religion.
Yeah,
and
but if
religious
somebody was
folklore.
it's a point in favor of it, but it could just be like people were like if they don't immediately say like, yeah, no, I've met Jesus or something, they're like, I don't know. Like if they confirm it, sure.
But they're a demon, so they want your
yeah,
want
but
your
what
soul,
if that
you
was
want your
like
soul damned.
misinterpreted? People have misinterpreted things in the past.
Oh yeah, like what?
We were
No
talking
one's
about
ever misinterpreted anything ever before.
go to Goblin Arm Mermaids episode. We discuss how mermaids could have been misidentified sea creatures,
That is
like the
not
manatee
true.
or seal.
We've been over this. The Romans knew a bunch of shit. They
The
would
Romans
not have
did,
mistaken a
but they didn't
manatee
know
for
everyone.
a person.
They didn't know everything.
They did know everything.
So I think if a succubus could be real,
that's the thing. If a succubus could be
doesn't
real, like you
necessarily
said,
mean Jesus is real.
yeah, I understand, but that is a point in favor of it.
It
so
is.
At that point,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
but-
at that point, I'm a little more worried about my eternal salvation. If a real succubus is there, I'm like, holy, maybe Jesus was right. Maybe
I wouldn't even think
shouldn't
about it
do
that
this.
deep.
You wouldn't think about it that deep?
I'd be like, oh, this
You'd
is
be-
awesome.
So you're just like you're like Satanist guy over there who's like,
No,
no,
I'm not
So
on
you're
his
not,
team.
but you want immediate gratification.
I'm a free agent.
Your eternal salvation is not in your mind when succubus says, "I'll give you an HJ."
I guess not. I'm like, listen, that guy was kind of cringe. He was trying to be epic.
Yeah, he was trying to be epic.
I'm more just like, I'm here. I'm like, epic. Like, I'd be like, I only live once.
Really?
Yes.
You'd YOLO it?
I gotta experience this awesome succubus. Because she has powers.
Yeah.
She can do blasts.
She could rip your
She can
wiener
fly.
off.
She can do super. If she did that, I would probably be really mad.
You probably get really mad.
I'd take out my blessed dagger. I
Dude,
got
so
from
the thing
neighbor,
is, that
cut
is
her
also
head
another
off.
thing. They have all these powers, and you're putting yourself in damn near the most vulnerable position you could put yourself
Yeah,
in.
I mean, that's
fully
correct.
nude. They could go gorilla grip your wiener and just tear it off.
But let's also be real.
What? Well,
They
they, need
have
your
all these
semen,
powers.
They need your semen to live, so they probably wouldn't.
They have all these powers.
Yeah.
If I bump into it, at that point I'm already dead anyway. Like, it doesn't care about human laws. If it
I
wants
guess
me
not.
dead, it can rip my head off. But if it's like, hey, you want to go see
Nah,
like,
check this out.
you want to go see Despicable Me 4?
Boom. See that? Oops, sorry, hitting the mic. Boom. Oh, I'm saved. Boom. They can't get me now. For those wondering, I'm putting my fingers in a cross shape.
Yeah, but it has super speed. It could run around to your blind spot
Yeah,
behind
but it's
you.
like no, it's like Hunter x Hunter. You know, when,
Runs around
when
the
Meruem
table.
and Netero fight.
No.
Meruem's faster than Netero, but Netero's clapping movements are faster than anything Meruem can do. So anytime he does the prayer motion, he can still like catch him despite how fast he is.
Is the big insect the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the
king.
King Meruem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. His name's Meruem.
I call him the king.
So like, so long as my hand movement to make the cross shape is faster than they
He's
can
doing
get to
like
me.
fucking Sasuke's thing to me right
I'm not
now.
doing Sasuke's thing. I'm doing the
You're
the
trying
Jesus.
to do fireball no jutsu.
I'm not doing fireball no jutsu. I'm doing cross shape to stop the succubus from getting to me.
That's what I would do.
You think so?
I would do. I'd do my domain
You
expansion.
do your domain expansion?
Infinite realm.
No. You do infinite gooning.
Mine would be
Your
the
domain is Gooner's Paradise.
domain expansion. The cool dream. Things would expand outwards
You
and
can
it would
go
be within my
anywhere.
control.
So you would try to... Would you try to... Okay. I think I would try to at least trap a succubus. I don't know if I
That's
would...
more sinister. That's
Yeah,
like,
I understand
That's
it's more-
the fucking Dennis
But to
answer
study it.
from Always Sunny.
But you gotta study it. You can ask it questions. You can interrogate it. So you can be like, "Hey, if you suck my wiener, am I going to go to hell?"
It wouldn't tell
Will
you
you
the
kill
truth.
me? Yeah, I know.
It's
It probably
deceitful.
wouldn't. But like, you can get it trapped, and you can get it to like trust you or something. I don't know. You can like you can feed it like little treats and
Now
stuff.
that I've put you in this cage, do you trust me?
No, you haven't put it in a cage. You just cast a spell on them, so they can't teleport no more. You've evened the playing field, is more or less how it is. But yeah, no, you can trap it. I'd trap it, level the playing field, try to talk to it, converse with it, because this is kind of a big breakthrough.
Me, I would love it and treat it with kindness.
You would love it and treat it with kindness. It wouldn't
Yeah.
do the same to you, though.
I would charm it.
No,
It would be like, oh, this guy's kind of sweet.
it's
All right.
immortal. It's met charming men in the past, and it sucked them dry.
None like me.
What?
None like me.
You think you're unique in the whole history of man?
Yeah.
You've got the most unique riz,
I clear.
as it were.
Because those guys don't even know about games. They don't know about Xbox. They don't know about movie.
Oh shoot, you got a point.
They never made Goblin.
They never saw Spider-Man 2.
Mm-mm.
That's a good point.
But,
maybe you did.
I mean, I think lastly, I'm going to shout out some things.
Shout out some things.
Yeah. Audience, follow me on Twitter at The Ultimate Nano. I post all sorts of cool Goblin Hour updates all the time. Be on the lookout for the hit show eventually coming, Challenge Mode.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one, guys.
And then lastly, you got to check out The Unwholesome Pod. It's a podcast I produce for my friend Izzy. So please
Censor
check it
that.
out. Do you want to say anything?
Say anything.
Do you want to shout anything out?
I stream on Twitch occasionally. They're bad streams, so don't watch. And I'm not gonna say the name neither.
Why would you even say it then?
I don't know. It's just a hobby.
All right.
No, it's Pajama Tanner. No spaces, no nothing. I stream Elden Ring because I like Elden Ring.
Okay.
It's my new fixation for the time being. Yeah,
Anything else?
that's all I do.
You don't want to shout anything else out, though? It doesn't have to be just stuff you do.
Shout out, shout out the Catholic Church for giving us all this information.
This is not courtesy of the Catholic Church.
Courtesy of Pope Innocent III.
All right, you're going to lose privileges. Say
What
your
was
say a
the
real
Pope?
one.
Shout out that Pope that was 4 years old. What was his name?
No, he was called Young Sheldon.
Young Sheldon. Shout out Young Sheldon for sure.
The youngest little guy to ever
That's a good one.
be on Earth.
Yeah, I don't know. Shout out Succubuses, I suppose. Succubi? Where do you lie on that?
Succubi.
Do you think it's Succubuses or Succubi?
It's Succubi. It said it on the thing multiple times.
Did it? I wasn't listening.
You fucking... All right, whatever. I think we're done here.
I've been baked this whole time. I wasn't paying attention.
You fucking egg eater. All right, we're done.
All right, bye.
Bye.